Designer Jeff Hamilton isn't a familiar face in sports. That's because his custom jackets are what most fans recognize. Since the 80s, Jeff has blended his passion for fashion and sports to create a look worn by some of the biggest athletes and celebrities.
I don't consider myself I'm not in the clothing business. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm in the art business. I'd like to use, versus using a regular canvas, I'd like to showcase my art on jackets. That's my canvas. That's when LeBron broke the record of the most points in the NBA, also signed by him right here. This one, he did like 4 jackets, just 4 or 5 jackets, just for him and his family. And me, of course. You don't wear a Rolex because you want to know what time it is. Like you don't wear a Jeff Hamilton jacket because you're cold. You're buying yourself an attitude. We started the company with $22,000 in 1983. Fast forward 2 years later, we're doing $75 million in sales. People wanted the jackets and they didn't care how expensive they were. In 1991, when Michael won his first championship, I already had the championship jacket made. That kind of became a new image for me to do, like kind of inventing the championship jacket. And this is the actual jacket I wore in the locker room with Michael Jordan in 1997, the back-to-back. And we did that with other teams as well, with the Spurs in '99. But then, obviously, Kobe took it to a total different level.
Los Angeles Lakers will make it a second straight NBA crown.
The second one, because it was won in Philly, I was able to do it like with the colors of the away colors. There was more purple, and again, the idea of just knowing that there is like the background, all the various years that they won. It's hard to believe that at the time they had only 8 championships. That jacket was very special because it meant so much. There is a real story behind it. We could not find the trophy. And finally we found Kobe in the showers, and he was sitting and he's having a moment. And that pose became symbolic of also winning. Since then, obviously, a lot of people have done that pose just when they win the championship because it becomes symbolic of winning. So this is obviously the most famous picture. And here you have the actual bottle here. But I kept this one for an odd reason, and that's the actual bottle right here. As you see, I have a bust of Kobe in front of me. In a weird way, I feel like kind of like almost a guardian angel to me, and that's why I want to have him in front of me, always inspiring me and always keep in perspective where my heart and my feelings are with him. The jacket that we just did for Michael Jordan, but you see the jacket get delivered with the art piece that I create with it. You see this is still crocodile and all the details, you know, so. And this is, like you see, in commemoration of the 40th anniversary of Jordan 1s. Actually, we did this one for Pharrell. And that was all made out of crocodile because of his heritage of Virginia Beach. But again, I always try to elevate by writing certain things, like I wrote a poem on the inside of the lining. I always try to find more bells and more whistles just to see, you know, through my lenses, how I see their heritage and whatever mark they leave on us. Definitely of one.
Wow. Oh, I love it. Here we go.
It's just a bucket list moment. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm a Laker fan. I mean, so it's just a great moment just to know all those players and sharing some common bond together.
He's Andy Warren.
Love it.
How are you? How are you?
Good to be here.
San Francisco.
Good, you?
your name on it? I signed it.
Very nice.
How can you not be a fan of Luka? I mean, he's just so awesome the way he plays, and he's so humble and so nice. And I really just want to present him a jacket. It was only made just for him, so it was his name was on the inside, and I signed it on the inside, and it's something that he could wear versus something that sometimes might be too flashy. I often said if Michael Jordan was not Michael Jordan, at 63 years old, he would be in his backyard shooting hoops. So it's the same thing. I'm creating, I'm doing things because I love it. I'm not chasing any kind of fame or money or, obviously this is part of our business, but it's my passion.
Want to wear the look? Check out Jeff's website at jeffhamiltonshop.com.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.